What up? What up, people? It's Coffee with a stuffy ass nose. Fuck. God damn. Apologies, y'all. Dry as fuck out, cold as fuck out, nose twisted. I ain't on that ish though. Man. But nah, man, it's been a minute since I pulled up on one of these stream yizzles. Um, Gonna see if anyone pulls up in this thing. Let's see, invited guests. Invite guests. Copy. There he is, Lonnie. What's up, bro? Yo, Lon, did you see that fucking? Did you see that police chase over there on No Jumper? There was this police chase, bro. The fucking guy on the news, like, you know what I'm saying, when they got the chopper out and smash that like, says we got someone else up in this piece too. Um, but you know what I mean? They got the chopper out and everything. Nah, yo, it's like pretty crazy, bro. I didn't even watch the full thing, but like, dude, that was the newscaster. His commentary was sucking, bro. Like, I don't know. He was just buns at what he was doing. I don't know. Not that you think of stolen cars and police chases and shit like the NFL, you know what I mean? Where you want someone. Ah, fuck. My bad. Can you? Okay. This stupid, this Android Auto shit popped on for a second. But yeah, not that you think you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, oh man, Channel 5 got the dope. They give the dope play by play on the police chases. You know what I mean? Channel 4, trash. You know what I mean? Like, not that you dig a shit like that, but it was just like, I don't know. I was just like, man, this guy, I don't know. I don't know. Stupid point. Can't hear me, or are you fucking with me? Lonnie, you must be fucking with me, man. Knowing you, you gotta be, bro. But that link's there, man, if you want to pull up on this Wednesday night. Somebody says we got like two of y'all up in here, man. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it, you dickhead. Yo, real talk, bro. This week, I gotta get some bets in, bro. What do I got, a dub? Or did it grow? Was it a dub or was it 40, or did it grow with interest, bro? Nah, but for real, I want to try to parlay that into some brethren, bro. Like, yo, you supposed to be hitting me up like, yo, Coffee, what's good, bro? You betting this week? All right, yo, let's pull up. Let's get these bets together. You know what I mean? Oh, there he is. Is that line? That is my guy. What's good, bro? Ah, he fell out. Damn, let's see if he I'm not even gonna leave the guest screen. I'm just gonna say stay here and see if he pops back up. That's crazy. As soon as we added him, he fell off. Maybe he got a call or something. There he is. All right, I got you now. I don't know what happened.
Nah, yeah, what?
You got a
Yeah,
call or
hey,
something?
let me know what you want to bet on.
Um,
I got
I
it.
mean,
I'll put it in. I got it for you. It's good.
what, yo, when do you normally put your bets in? Like
Man,
what?
I do it whenever. Like sometimes I do it early. Sometimes I do it like right before it starts. But you could, if you download FanDuel or whatever. You can look at. You don't even have to sign in to look at like all the overs and unders and like what they allow.
Yo, I wonder what the spread. So the Bills were like 9-point favorites over Minnesota, even with that terrible loss to the Jets. But I got a feeling, I don't know, it's still day to day, I think. I don't know if Josh Allen's going to start. But if Josh don't start, I wonder how much that spread's going to change.
Yeah, they probably got it. They probably got it that he ain't playing right now.
Last I seen, we were 9.5-point favorites. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Yo, when's the last time when's the last time you remember Case Keenum starting, bro? Was it the Rams?
I thought it was like it might have been the Rams.
Case is decent. You know what I mean? For a backup. Case probably one of the better backups in the NFL. What are you working, bro?
Yeah, I'm at work, but I'm looking it up to see. It was with Cleveland.
No, but I feel like he's one of the better backups in the NFL. You know?
Yeah, I remember when he played for the Vikings in 2017.
That's right. He played for Minnesota too. I forgot about that.
And then last year he was with the Browns.
What did Thomas say? I hope y'all are good. I'm at work. Just wanted to show some love real quick. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. And again, I hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, good, Tom. That was a good one, man.
Thomas, one of the hardest working men in America, man. He always on that clock, man. Bro, it's crazy, man. Like, you know when like people be panhandling and shit like that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you ever give panhandlers money or not. I have or whatever, but like, yeah, I have.
I definitely have.
Yeah, no, I have too, but like there's these like around my way there's these like couple individuals that like I just don't fuck with like that. But bro, they're always out there all the time and all night at the store. And I just be thinking like, yo, you could be working like a midnight job at a store right now. Like you know what I mean? Like shit. Even like you know what I mean? Like, yo, they're fucked up, got a drug problem. Like you could be working at a store or something right now, and like you could even sneak off and get high if you needed to.
Yeah, well, some of them make more money doing that begging shit than they would make at a store.
True, bro. Bro, there was a thing. I'm not even kidding. There was a story on the news from back in Texas years back where there was like it's probably super loud because I'm on the highway, but there was people that were like fronting like they were homeless. And going out there and panhandling. And then at the end of the day, like taking off their homeless clothes and getting fresh, bro.
Yeah. I know somebody who's friends with my wife's stepdad, whatever, the one that died, whatever. He was over $1,000 on a Saturday and
Sunday. He used to do it?
Not him, the friend of his.
Oh.
What I got real bad off on dope, but he was making over $1,000 just doing it 2 days off the weekend.
How much was he making?
Over $1,000 a weekend.
God damn! Come on, are you serious? Was he doing it in like a specific area or not really?
Well, it's kind of like a classy area.
A classy area, you said?
I think where they got a bunch of people in private.
Damn, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think they're making like some people Like it would be hard for me to go out there and beg like that. But some people that got over that and they out there making $1,000 in 2 days. That's why they.
Damn, Thomas, get them hours, 54 hours before punching in. That's what's up. Yo, bro, $1,000 on the weekend, like, yo, that's a like that's a hell of a paycheck, bro.
Yeah.
This one dude though, like around my way though, bro, he just irks the fuck out of me because like it's just like I tell the motherfucker no all the time. He's so fried, he don't remember. It's like, bro, not only do I always tell you no, like I don't really fuck with you, man. Man,
Well,
shit or do
I
bad or have some kind of hustle.
I used to always get asked to fucking if I had like $1 or something, man. The fuck?
Yo, this dude is always asking, and then you know what he does? If he gets a couple bucks, bro, he hops on the slots.
Yeah.
He hops on the slots and tries to come up so we can go blast off.
Some people just that's all they looking to do. But like that dude that was doing, his whole family had problems, and almost his whole family OD died, man.
Damn.
That's crazy. Like I don't give too many like panhandlers like that money, but like I've had people ask me, I gave. Hey, we're gonna put that little one on the outside.
Well, that's
That little stator, we're gonna put on the outside, of the right?
yeah. That one is the spin tester that can be put on the other side. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I blessed someone with a dub one time, just out the blue, like here.
Yeah. I had
My
dude
friend
like,
one time blessed someone, and then later he found out that the guy, like always does that. But like
mm-hmm.
he really felt for the dude's like heartwarming story and was like emotional about it. And I was like, and then later he was all mad.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I'm surprised you bought that shit. But this guy was good. This guy was good, bro. Like he was always getting people to get shit. Like my friend, I remember he was like he worked at like a telemarketing type place, and he was like, "Yo, girls where I work at, like they took dude out and bought him food and everything. Like dude just had game like that. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them. Like he was nice with it. Yo, SN Rot, my guy, what's going on, man? What's going on in the land down under, bro? Good to hear from you, man. We come from a land down under. Can't you hear the thunder? She made me a Vegemite sandwich, and she said, "We come from a land down under." That's my shit, bro. Oh, we got SN Rap tapping in. What's going on, my friend? Can you hear me?
Hang on, I'm muted. Hey, how are ya? Yeah, I can hear you now, man. I was just muted.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
just so
okay.
you know, Vegemite's rank. I think you Americans actually own it now.
What, Vegemite?
Yeah, you guys own it. You guys bought the company that owns it, Kraft.
Oh, Kraft owns Vegemite? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you guys own it. Shit.
Yo, is it good though?
Nah, it's awful, man. It's just you could probably get it in America, like, but it's just like really salty. It's just basically back in the day, right? Like back in the Depression and shit. They used to get the drippings from the vegetables, and the drippings from when they cook the vegetables, they'll get all that and they'll make it up into a paste sort of shit to put on your toast. So that's why it's called Vegemite, because they get it from the vegetables and shit. It's just vegetable oil with salt added to it.
Is it good for you?
Yeah, it's better. I think so. Like, yeah, I guess probably not too. It's not bad for you. It's not like it has heaps of sugar in it or nothing.
Yeah, like it's a spread, right? Like it's almost like a paste, right?
Yeah, it's just like peanut butter and jelly. You put it on your toast.
Yeah, that's what this girl, my girl had a friend from New Zealand and she knew what it was.
Yeah, we got a lot of New Zealand.
So what's been going on though, man? You seen any new little Pyru news, bro?
Oh, not much, man. I think there might be a bit of a delay or something. I'm just. Hey, I think there's a delay there, bro. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I'm just having a drink, bro, when I seen your live, but I'll come on. Yeah, there's a mad delay, eh? Hang on, I'll leave and I'll come back because there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah. See, yeah, that might work. Okay, we got like 4 people up in this thing now. I'm happy, bro. Yo, was there Thursday night football tonight, right, Lon?
Yeah.
Who played?
Carolina and the Falcons.
Did you bet?
No, I didn't fuck that game.
You don't really. What do you normally do? Just play a ticket on Sunday, or?
I play one at night on the Pelicans, but I ain't hit it.
Yo, are the Pelicans above 500?
Yeah. They're right at 500 right now.
What is it, like 10 games into the season?
12.
Oh, Funny Money says Aussies. He says Aussies sound cool, I swear.
Aussies sound cool. Yeah, we got to do. If I went to America, I could probably get a lot of pussy just because of my accent, I reckon. Probably saying reverse here. If you guys came to Australia, you could probably get a lot of pussy just because of your accent alone.
Hey, is Crocodile Dundee a popular movie over there?
Back in the 80s, I guess. Like, he made a new one, like a sequel, and it was shit from what I remember.
Yo, he's really Australian, right, or no?
I think it's Jay Militant, Militant.
Jay Millie. Yo, he's really Australian, though, right?
Yeah, but Crocodile Dundee, like, that's just a character, like, it's not a real person. Well, obviously.
No, but I'm saying,
but,
the actor is really an Australian dude, though, right?
Yeah, I forget his name. Helen, my roommate's asleep. The guy's actually, the guy's from Australia that plays him. What's his name? Fuck, I can't think of it.
Yo, ain't Mel Gibson from Australia?
Nah, Mel Gibson. You're thinking of Eric Banner, the guy that plays Chopper in the Chopper movie.
No, like Mel Gibson is in Lethal Weapon, right? I could have swore someone told me he was originally from Australia. I must be tripping.
Mel Gibson is in that movie. Mel Gibson is that. Mel Gibson is the guy that hates Jews, right?
Well, yeah, that happened way later in his career. I forget what he even said. They were just talking about that recently in the news.
Oi, Coffee, a movie you got to check out with Mel Gibson in it. What's it called? Fucking bikers going past, they pissed me off. But yeah, there's this movie called about conspiracy theory where Mel Gibson plays a conspiracy nut that knows too much.
Yeah, he's a cab driver when they're giving him gravy for the brain.
He's being tracked down by the CIA and Julia in it. You know the one.
Yeah, he's a cab driver.
Yeah, they do something to his brain and shit. Yeah, I forget. Yeah,
no,
you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the fucking.
Yeah, they're giving him LSD, bro.
What's it called again?
Conspiracy. It's called conspiracy theory. Yeah, no, I'm tripping. Homer says, yeah, he's not from Australia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew it was conspiracy. Only a strap dropping thing called, apart from Hugh Jackman, is like Eric Bana that's in Hollywood and shit. He's a good actor. You seen Chopper? He's not from Australia. Oh wait, yeah, he's talking about Mel Gibson. Yeah, Mel Gibson's not from Australia. No one knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I thought that. No, but there's a few Aussies that are huge in America.
Oh, Rebel Wilson, the bitch from the fat chick, I think she's Australian. Unfortunately, is he fucking that shitty rapper Iggy Azalea? She's apparently from Australia.
Damn, I didn't know Iggy was.
I reckon she probably would have had a good career. Like Aussie shit, you know, because Aussie rap's pretty big. I mean, like that shit. They're all kids and that now shit, you know.
Yeah, yo, any little Pyru news, bro?
Oh, little Pyru. He's been pretty boring lately, man. As far as I know. Every couple, about once a week, I'll look up his name on the YouTube. He's deleted all his shit, I've noticed. You can't find even the Caliente music video anymore where he's trying to speak Mexican and shit. I think he's trying to sort of, I don't know for sure, but he's deleted all his shit, so it seems like he's sort of had a thing go off in his head where it's like, oh shit, I shouldn't be doing this stuff. I should be, you know. I don't got nothing against Little Pyro. He's funny to laugh at, but I really hope Zach, because his real name's Zach, I hope Zach can sort his shit out and, you know, fucking find happiness and shit. But it's still funny to laugh at, you know?
Yeah, he's a meme, bro. He's like a meme.
He's not even a meme. He's not. It's just a few people like us that keep an eye on hip hop shit that sort of laugh at him. He's not like a meme. It's like the Island Boys or Slim Jesus. He's not on that level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean he's something, bro. Yeah. I don't know the exact terminology. Yeah, the Seahawks are good.
I don't know if you've seen the Adam 22 interview. I think it was with 1090 Jake where they talk about Lil Pyru. But Adam 22 reckons that Lil Pyru will still hit him up looking for an interview. I reckon Adam 22 should do it and just for the first half sort of go along with his bullshit story, how his real name is Christopher Cortez and he's connected to cartels and all this and that. And then the last half just be like, oh yeah, so what about this and that? Like the 1090 Jake video. That would be funny. I reckon Adam should take the interview.
Yeah, no, that is a good idea. That's what's crazy, bro, though, the fact that he has like a fake, like of his fake persona, he has like a, like you said, he has a fake government name and everything, the quartet, like that dude, like that shit's hilarious, bro.
That would be like me getting some, like the main gang over here is the Rebels, I guess. They're the biggest gang in our country. That would be like me getting a bunch of tattoos on my arm saying Rebels and all that shit, 1%er, and then calling myself Little Rebel. Like, I'll get killed if I did that.
1%er, that's killed, like some biker. That's like a
Yeah,
that's
that's
like a
all. Yeah, it's
MC, right?
yeah, it's the bikers. Yeah, it's the bikers that they're the only real gang. So you got kids pretending to be Bloods and shit, but they're just fucking kids, But you know, but yeah,
That's
you don't
wild.
want to. But yeah, the bikers, man, they're cool in jail, but I haven't really dealt with them out here. But what the main thing they do, man, they'll supply you with drugs and
Yeah.
then they'll set you up so some come to rob you. One
Oh,
of their people will
my
rob you
bad.
with the drugs they they put people in really
I just
bad
need to get a beer.
situations.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm at the store. The dude, I was sitting in front of the store, and the dude is trying to bust a move real quick, so I'm grabbing my beer so he can handle his business. Lil Pyru and Mark, just like Cuzzo and Swifty Blue. Yo, who's Cuzzo?
Who's Cuzzo? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Who's Cuzzo?
Is Cuzzo like a prison blogger? Because I seen recently the other day when people were talking about this big Lance, it's me fight. Then people were like talking about some Cuzzo dude, and I'm like, wait, is Cuzzo a rapper or is he a prison blogger? Like, I'm lost.
I've never heard the name until just now. Jump on here, Jay. Jay Militant, bloody. Yeah, I think Coffee posted the link. Jump on here and say hello.
Good.
Yeah, I'm on some full health shit now, man. I'm only drinking and smoking weed. I think the other drugs was making me hear things that weren't really there. I've been back into skateboarding and shit.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. My bad, I'm just cashing out. You laid off that?
Right. Yeah, bro. I was starting to hear weird shit that I don't think was really there.
Thanks, bro.
Really shit.
Hey, yo, hold on 1 sec, bro. Don't lose that thought. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, bro. Yeah, yo, you said, bro, wait, when you're talking about like hearing like shit not there, like you're saying from like the
it was demons, bro. It was full demons. I swear, cuz like fucking what happened was like when you take when certain people take certain drugs, it opens up a portal for the demons to fuck with you, and you start hearing shit, the demons talking and stuff. Like as cooked as it sounds, bro, I swear it's real. And
no, I've heard people say, but like, are you talking about like you're talking about like opiates, or you're talking about like uppers?
Uppers, man. I went on a little ecstasy binge, and at the end of it, I started hearing demons and shit talking to me. And fucking the weird thing is, like, how I know it's not bullshit. It wasn't just some skitzing out on drugs, man. This was like full, like, I won't get into detail what happened. I was just riding my bike to the fucking bottle shop, and I kept it sounded like people were talking about me behind these fences, and then I jumped the fences and there was nobody there, and it sounded like they were coming from a whole different area. So I jumped back on my bike and rode to that area, jump over that fence, and there's nobody there, and they're saying like shit, like fucking crazy ass shit, man. But yeah, I'm not taking that anymore, man. Like it just fucks your head up. But then this bloke, it was like weird, man. The timing of it, he came to get some shit off me, and he could see like something was wrong with me, and he asked me what was wrong, and I told him I was hearing shit, and he knew exactly what I was talking about, and he like did this prayer blessing thing on me, and then it just stopped. He's a so-called Crip from PA who claims insane Crip, but then I hear earlier he switched up to claiming 60s. Yeah. So he's the Crip Lil Pyru. He's that's funny.
I was just thinking that when you said that, when you were reading that. Yo, Jay Militant, is this the guy though that they're talking about with the boxing match? My voice sounds like shit. I'm trying to get rid of this cold. Yeah, Jay Millie's under the weather. Man, I was just sick for like a whole fucking week. Then I got better. Then I was sick again. Then I was fucking suspended from my channel for a week. Now my suspended. Yeah, and then now my shit, bro, I got some glitch going on. I gotta fix where like it like I had 2 videos I had to scrap today, bro, where my shit was like skipping. The audio was skipping like if you had a CD that was scratched up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think your shit's shadow banned, to be honest, man, because you talk about conspiracies and that.
Yeah, it
Or
should be
you're not
crazy, bro.
a conspiracy channel, but you put little dots together that that they don't like.
Yeah, I definitely touched on a few things, man, that I definitely touched on a few things at times, man, that I think, put me on some kind of list or some shit on here for real, bro.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you're not like you got no like as far as I know, you got no like big investors. You're just like a normal guy, just saying, reading the information and then making your opinion up about it. Like you're some, big media company or something. You don't really seem like the kind of guy that could be like safe to
Yeah, I'm just a regular schmuck
they didn't
talking into.
really want it. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. I'm just a regular dude just talking into a device. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's it called? Fuck, I was gonna say, man, there was something I was just gonna say, man, that popped in my head, and now I can't. Fuck, man, I lost. I don't know, bro. You like, I lose my motivation, but um. Damn it, there was something I was going to talk about conspiracy wise. Oh yeah,
About
bro,
the
there's
shadow banning.
yeah, it had made me think of something, and then like I was gonna get on this whole point that I was gonna bring up, but I totally fucking forgot, bro. Yo, I was just listening to this lady though, right? That like, do you know what remote viewing is?
No, I've never heard that before. What's that mean?
So like remote viewing, from my understanding, I could be wrong, right? Remote viewing is actually something that like the CIA, um,
Oh,
like
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Go on.
like Russia, and like during the Cold War, Russia was experimenting with it, US, where it's basically like, how like
Gang
some
stalking.
people how some people have like psychic abilities or whatever, if you believe in that.
Um, well, yeah, well, I don't call them psychic abilities, man. That's just demons and shit. But go on, yeah.
But basically, bro, remote viewing is like, supposedly there's certain people that like can almost get themselves in some kind of trance or something with concentration, where like they could see, like I could see you in your house right now or wherever you are. Like there's people that supposedly can do that, can almost like mentally,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
like,
they're demons.
but
But bro, like they're using demonic powers to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like
possibly
it's all.
some people believe that, some people believe, like, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of different theories on it, but what Elias say? Interview with the TLE, Trap Lives Matter, Monday, 7 p.m. The whole team coming through. Who's TLE? I don't know who TLE is. Trap Lives Matters, Monday. Damn, bro. Oh, yo, Jay Millie though, is that the guy though that's trying to do the boxing? Yo, are you in? Do you know about that shit, bro? Do you know, like, are you tapped into the prison community at all? Like, did you ever watch any of them dudes?
Man, the one thing I've learnt from watching them prison channels about American prisons is that your jails over there, they're so much shitter than our jails, man. We got it so easy over here. We got Xbox that you can buy an Xbox for yourself. You can get your missus to bring you in a TV or buy a TV and for yourself. And you guys don't even have TVs in yourselves. We got Xboxes and fucking everything.
Yo,
Fucking
funny
free
money just.
methadone. Methadone's free.
Yeah, I know, bro. You
So
said you were in jail doing methadone and on a slip and slide. I was like, damn, bro.
yeah. The screws used to let us get the fucking laundry detergent and would fucking like in the wing, right? That's basically in each pod. There's two wings, and up there's one, and a downstairs one where the cells are, and the hallway and shit, and the hallway where all the cells were would put the fucking laundry detergent there, and it was like a slip and slide, and the screws just said get it cleaned up before muster, and you're sweet.
That's crazy, bro. Yo, Funny Money just scared the shit out of me. Funny Money said, "Sell your soul to Lucifer, and remote viewing is easy."
Yeah, that's true. That he's not lying. That's what they do. I won't say it, but well, I will say it but fucking, I've felt like there's been people following me around and shit like that for years now. They won't. It's just weird shit, bro. But
Why
yeah,
did
they're
you do
demonic.
something like that before? Like, did you practice that kind of
No.
stuff?
I've never been involved in any demonic worship or nothing. I've never been involved in that. It's possible some of my family members have been, but I haven't. But and some ex-girlfriends and shit, because every woman these days have curses on people and whack shit like that. But I've never done nothing like that. But yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just weird shit, bro. Like, I think if I take certain drugs, it opens up a portal for the demons to like fuck with me. Like, call me crazy, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the drugs. I don't fucking know.
Bro, do you remember them videos? Do you remember the videos some years back about when the Flocka shit? Do you remember those videos, that Flocka shit, where people would be all...
Yeah. We had a chick over here that yeah, it made this chick lick the floor while she was at some club, and she took some Flocka thinking it was meth, and she licked the floor and she fucked up her whole tongue.
Bro, there was these videos where people were like spasming out and shit, but this was like, there was people saying shit like that, like, oh, that's interdimensional demons. Like, the drugs are putting people in between dimensions, and they talk about some demon called a jinn. Or
Let me put you like this, Coffee, right? A lot of these cartel guys, like in in Mexico and all that, they're into
right.
demon worship and shit like that, So and even back in the day, well, even now, but like they'll put curses on, like, the records when you're playing backwards, it says "Hail Satan," like "Stairway to Heaven" and shit. Back in the day when they were selling records, you bought that record into your home, the demon would like be in your home because you bought that record back because it has demons on it when you play the song backwards and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing the same thing with the drugs. They put demons and curses on them and shit.
Yo, so this one dude, his name was John Todd, right? And
yeah, bro, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, he was speaking out and saying he was involved in the music industry, and that, like,
he was born into it. He was born into the whole satanic shit, man. That's so hard to. Sorry, I'm talking too much. I'll let you go.
No, same thing. Yeah, like that what you were saying, that they like cast Luciferian spells on the music and everything like that. But the dude was speaking out against churches and saying they were all involved in anything. But did you ever hear what happened to that dude?
Yeah, listen, he got put into he got accused of rape, and he got.
Yeah, they said he was this. Yeah, they said he was a serial rapist that had been like raping women on college campuses for years or whatever.
About that, he probably was when he was dealing, like, because when you're doing witchcraft and shit, you're under the influence of demons and shit. Demons are controlling you, so it's very possible he did that shit when he was like under the control of demons and shit. But try explaining that to a courtroom,
Yeah, no, facts. Well, I don't know if he got convicted of it, but like you said, he ended up in a mental institution, and like no one ever heard.
He was in jail for a minute for it, bro. He was in jail for a minute because I don't know if they're still on YouTube, but I remember seeing recordings because someone snuck him a tape recorder in there, and he was still talking his stuff when he was in prison, making these tapes, and then his mates would get them out to the public and shit. But that was back in the 70s before social media and everyone knew about conspiracy theories and stuff. But yeah, John Todd, man, like he knows what he's talking about. He's one of the main factors of what brought me to Christ and shit like that.
Jay Militant, what are you saying? You say you know something about it. Elliot said I met the devil via a Ouija board. I got serial
Yeah.
killer tatted on me. That's crazy, bro. And yo, Jay Millie asked if you guys are in the World Cup.
What's he talking about? Soccer?
Yeah, soccer. Yeah. Are you guys in the? Did you guys qualify?
Yeah, we've got a soccer team, the Socceroos. But I don't really.
No, but
follow
like, did your
soccer.
national team? I don't know if they made it. Yo, Sensei, what up, bro? But yo, the John Todd dude. Listen, like, you ever heard
he
that
was
shit?
real.
So, listen, bro. I know. Well, yeah, because like some of the stuff he was saying was actually fact checkable and like reputable. But listen, if you know about John Todd, then I'm sure. Are you familiar with the stuff with Bob Dylan? Like, you ever heard all the weird shit Bob Dylan talked about?
Yeah, I know Bob Dylan has come out and said some shit about the sort of subjects, but I'm not too familiar with what exactly he said or his music or whatever.
Well, his music wise, Bob Dylan was fucking huge, like one of the biggest rock stars ever, man. But basically, he's come out
Yeah,
and
I know
said,
that, but I'm not familiar with it.
yeah, no, bro. Basically, he's come out and said like he made a deal with the devil, like
Oh wait,
pretty
was
much.
that on like a CNN interview or something?
Yeah,
Some
where he's
journal was
like, I made a
interviewing him.
deal, and they were like, with who? And he was
Yeah, I've
like, the
seen that.
commander in chief of this world and the world you
Supreme
can't
Commander.
see.
Yeah. That's right. That's very true. Yeah, he did.
And you ever heard that shit too about where people supposedly like if they go out, like it's some old like evil ritual. Sometimes I don't even like talking about this shit, but like since
Yeah, you
we're
gotta
getting
be
into
careful
it,
talking about shit.
yeah,
Like,
facts, bro.
Like I got people like as stupid as it sounds, bro. I don't know if you're familiar with gang stalking, but I've had people following me around for years.
What's that?
They never fucking. Just some bullshit called gang stalking, but that's what they call it on the internet. If you look it up, it's probably a fucking they made a joke out of it now, but that's organized. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. It'll just sound fucking crazy, but if you
Well, I
go
mean,
look
is
at
it
the
just a
internet,
theory, or is this something you
no,
like?
this is real, bro. And I've had people following, like, look up gang stalking, right? It's a real thing. They'll make it sound like a joke, but fucking these cunts, man, they'll follow you around. They'll do little things to let you know they're there to drive you crazy. Like, fucking, yeah. I've had a
What like what?
why they got like I don't know why they fucking bother me. I don't do nothing to nobody. I just for the most part just keep to myself. But they'll follow you around and with their cars and shit. Oh god, I sound crazy, but it is what it is.
What if you don't mind me asking, like just a quick example, like you don't even got to get all into a boat. Like what when you say there's something that they'll do
Right.
to kind of like
Basically, right? I'm going to sound crazy when I explain this, but bear with me, right? So basically,
yeah.
let's say I'm walking to the shops. There's someone clicking a pen in an unnormal fashion, just clicking their pen and looking at me funny. Okay, then I keep walking to the shops. There's another 2 or 3 people doing the same thing, clicking a pen and looking at me. When I get to the shops, I grab my trolley, I start shopping. There's all these people with clicking their pens in there, looking at me funny. Someone will crash their car into me on purpose, clicking a pen, looking at me funny. I'll go to the fucking whatchamacallit, the checkout, come buying my food. There'll be someone clicking a pen, looking funny at me.
So,
And
bro, are
they'll
these
just do
people
little things
demons?
like that. I think they're demons, yeah, or they're under the influence of demonic spirits. But it's a real thing, bro. Fucking, it's out there, and I didn't know. And for years, this shit was going on. I didn't even know there was nothing about it on the internet. I thought I was just crazy or on drugs too much or something. And I even cleaned myself up, and it still kept happening. And then after years of it's happening, I realized it's on the internet, and it's a thing called gang stalking. And yeah, like Hitler did the same shit. Stalin did the same shit. And yeah, fucking, I don't make YouTube videos talking about conspiracies. I probably could if I wanted to, but I don't. I don't make YouTube videos about nothing. I don't even make YouTube videos. And fucking, yeah, bro, it's some weird shit, man. Like, and I think they're demons.
Could be, bro. Like, bro, there's definitely some weird shit. Like, there's things that, like, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Like, I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. Like there's some crazy shit that's for real in this world. I'll just put it like that way. You know what I mean? There is
Yeah,
things
that's
that
right.
there's things that's bullshit, but there's things that ain't bullshit. To put it
But
simply,
you wanna know why I think they're demons, though, bro?
how come?
Because when I call on Jesus Christ, they fuck off. They don't want nothing to do with Jesus, bro. As soon as I call on Jesus Christ, they just fuck right off.
Interesting, man.
I might be
Yo,
getting an exorcism soon, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to go through with it because I tried to do it, but they reckon I was smoked too much weed and they couldn't do it properly if I was under the influence. But it was like some weird shit, bro. I won't even get into what happened there, but I tried to get an exorcism a few weeks ago.
bro, you want to know something crazy though with all that stuff? So like, I don't know. I'm a believer in that. Like, there's certain shit that's in movies that's almost kind of like a wink, wink, nod, nod. Like, or
Yeah,
sometimes
because
you'll.
if you talk
Well, bro, did you ever peep in a
about
lot of movies?
if
Like in a lot of movies, bro,
you
the
say,
church is evil.
oh, this happened to me, they'll be like, oh, what? Yo, you there? You there, Coffee?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. It was just glitching a little bit. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, you're back now, bro. You're back now.
Yeah, it was like glitching a little bit. Well, bro, there's things in movies that are kind of like a wink, wink, nod, nod, like, and then certain things you'll see in movies and happen in real life. But the point that I'm trying to get at is in like a lot of movies, the church is evil. The church is
They like
really
to hide
demonic.
their shit. Yeah, they like to hide their shit in plain sight. And basically, the Roman Church was just basically, the Catholic Church, sorry, was basically just the Romans being like, oh, this Jesus Christ thing is getting too big. If we can't beat him, we may as well join him. This Rome thing is fucked anyway, so they just made the Catholic Church. So
Bro,
all the
there's a
same
lot of
pedophiles.
weird shit. There's a lot of weird shit in the Vatican, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'd say that I wouldn't even go to Italy just because of that, because all the demonic shit around there. Even Dave Mustaine, I don't know if I'm assuming you're not a metal fan, but you're familiar with Megadeth, right? Dave Mustaine, the lead singer of Megadeth.
I'm not a metal fan, but I know a lot about metal, and actually, where I'm from, Buffalo has a lot of metal roots. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of Cannibal Corpse. They're from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Another
I'm
group,
not just, but I know Cannibal Corpse. Yeah,
another group called Deicide. They're from Buffalo. 6 Feet Under. Like, like
yeah.
Buffalo has like a lot of metal roots to it. That death metal, which I don't understand. They talk satanic shit in that music, don't they? A lot of it.
Yeah. Metal's very satanic, man. But Dave Mustaine, right? There's actually an interview, like some pastors interviewing him. Because Megadeth has old school songs like Prince of Darkness and all these other satanic songs, but now the lead singer has found God, and he's like, yeah, man, like there's certain songs I won't even play anymore, old Megadeth songs I won't even play anymore because I wrote them under the influence of demons. And now if you listen to the new Megadeth stuff, well, not new, it's 5 years ago, but their album Dysphoria, or whatever it's called, Dystopia, I think it's called. The threat is real, and the song "The Threat is Real" and shit. He's talking like full conspiracy stuff and exposing shit. And in an interview, he full exposed a whole bunch of shit, admitting like, yeah, me and all the metalheads used to worship the devil back in the day. We did satanic rituals, and if we wouldn't even be famous if we didn't do this satanic shit.
Oh, that's what I was going to talk about when I brought up Bob Dylan, right? There's these, did you ever hear of these rituals that supposedly, like, I don't know, there's some weird rituals that
Yeah,
people do out in the middle of nowhere, and like
yeah,
it's
the Kardashian curse. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but the OG great grandmother of Kim Kardashian did some weird shit like that. But go on, yeah.
Yeah, more like if you say you got a guitar with you or something, like a shadowy figure will
Oh,
appear in
like
two.
what's his name? That old school rhythm and blues guitarist. Me and the devil were walking side by side. What the fuck's his name?
Yeah, yo,
Um,
did you listen? Did you ever see a show called
he was a
Hap
black.
and Leonard?
No, I can't say I have.
So on this show, Hap and Leonard, it's a really dope show. Michael K. Williams, Omar from The Wire, who died like a year ago, was in it.
Oh yeah, you
And
don't want to go on the street with Omar.
and yeah, like so he was in it with this other dude. It is a good show, but basically
Robert
in
Johnson,
one
that's his name. Robert Johnson, that's the name of the rhythm and blues guy. Yeah, but sorry, go on.
but no, in one season they show this weird thing that's like based on that guy where the guy's on train tracks and he like makes a deal with the devil and then all of a sudden he becomes a big like a big soul R&B blues singer and like gets massively famous.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Who's the guy you're talking about? What's his name?
Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry. I'm getting 1 second.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. Yo, Jay Millie Sensei, y'all still up in here, man? Jay Millie, I'm interested to know. You were saying you know
sorry.
something.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good, bro. Jay Millie, if you're still in here, bro, I was interested to know because I remember one day some of these topics came up and you said something about it, but I forget. And same thing with Sensei, bro. If I recall, Sensei, you were telling me something about this, Sensei.
Exchange. Just come. Yep. All right.
Yeah, yo, Jay Millie.
That.
No, you're good, bro. You're good, bro.
Yeah. So what were we talking about, Rob?
No, just about that soul or blues singer.
Yeah, selling your soul. So basically, with the Robert Johnson guy, he literally came to a crossroads. He had his guitar there, and he literally wanted to be like a full, the big guitar player in his small town or whatever, like black fellas back in like the early 1900s. This is before Elvis and shit. And you know, this is the guy who inspired Elvis. I'm pretty sure Elvis put him as one of his inspirations. And yeah, so basically, when he first started playing the guitar, all the black fellas thought he was shit, you know, and they said, stop fucking playing the guitar, rah, you're shit. No one wants to hear that. So he went away for 6 months, and then he comes back 6 months later, being able to play all this mad shit, and comes like, man, you sold your soul to play like that. And, you know, he has songs like Me and the Devil were walking side by side and all this other shit. And yeah, he's the first like rock star to sell his soul to the devil, I'm pretty sure, or at least documented.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. That's that shit, bro. That's that. That's that shit where like the. Yeah, no, that's that shit where like the ritual where like they say a shadowy figure appears, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's why I like talking to you, because we're on the same shit.
Yeah, like, and then they hand the guitar to the shadowy figure, and when it hands it back.
That's how it goes, bro. Like he reckons he handed his guitar to the shadowy figure, and he tuned the guitar for him. Then he gave it back to him, and he was able to play all this mad shit.
Yeah, that's creepy shit, bro. That's some scary shit right there, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm a bass player, right? I play bass. You know, I've been playing bass since I was 10, and you don't need to do that to learn an instrument, man. Like, and learning the instrument is part of the fun. You know, like I couldn't even imagine doing something like that.
Like, yeah, that shit is wild.
And I think that's the case with a lot of these rappers around here as well. Like, you know, fuck out here and promoting homosexuality and shit like that.
Yeah, bro, there's a lot of scary shit, man. Yo, do you know about you know about William Cooper, right?
Yeah, William Cooper, yeah, fucking oath, man. I'm gonna get him tattooed on me. He's rest in peace to William Cooper, man. And fucking, he was literally killed by police on his hands and knees. Like, he was killed by cops and he surrendered to them, and they still shot him. And everyone reckons, oh, Alex Jones is so great. He could not fucking live him stolen another man.
Damn, it just kind of glitched. What did you say about Alex Jones?
Alex Jones, he's a shill. He's a fucking controlled opposition. He stole William Cooper's research and then talked bad about William Cooper. And he tried to say, oh, William Cooper came on my show back in the 90s and I kicked him off. Like, when William Cooper was on Alex Jones' show, Alex Jones was sucking his ass, and it was a nice call when nothing went wrong. And then a couple months later, Alex Jones is talking shit, saying, oh, I had William Cooper on my show. He was belligerent and drunk and swearing at me. It's like, that's not what fucking happened, you dickhead. The call's still recorded and still on YouTube as far as I know. And then he steals the man's research, and then William Cooper realized, oh, shit, Alex Jones is controlled opposition, and him and Alex Jones had this big beef. Like, there's a reason Alex Jones wasn't killed. Like, even Jordan Maxwell, I don't know if you're familiar with him, he wasn't killed, but he was definitely a Mason, and he was involved with Manly P. Hole and shit.
Yo, William Cooper got killed when they were arresting him for tax evasion.
No, he was being investigated for tax evasion, but what happened was, right, I could have this been a while since I looked at it, but from my understanding, he was on his property, right, out in, like, you know, his own property type shit out in the country, and a car came onto his property, right, that was playing really loud music. He just thought it was some teenagers or some shit, and he was trying to put his daughter to bed, so he walked down to the car to try and tell him, oh, man, you got to fuck off, like, turn the music off and go away, like, this is my property. And he went down there, and it was police. And then when he realized it was police, they pulled their guns on him, and he went down on his hands and knees and put his hands behind his head like he's supposed to do, and they still shot him. That's what happened. There's a full documentary about his death and everything, where they talk to his family and friends and stuff.
Yeah, he used to be like military intelligence, right? Wasn't he like a big shot in the military at one point?
Tax evasion, was killed. He didn't try this. He wasn't. And he did see some shit when I think he'd been a pilot as well, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, I hope if you ask any pilot that's been a pilot for 10 years, they will tell you they've seen some weird UFO type shit when they've been flying in the air. And he's seen some shit like that and started to talk about it. They told him not to. He kept doing it because he actually gave a fuck.
I mean, in his book, A Hold a Pale Horse, bro, he talks about everything from fucking AIDS to JFK to aliens.
You know what happened with that book? Whenever it had to be sold on the streets, it's like one of the most well-sold independent books of all time, because whenever he put it in a bookshop, the Freemasons were sent into the bookshop to fucking steal it out of the bookshop so nobody could buy it and get the information in there.
This me and my girl. Yo, me and my girl used to go to this bookshop all the time, and this one guy was telling me he could hardly keep that book on the shelves.
Yeah, because cunts would keep sent there to fucking steal the shit.
Yeah, that book's crazy, bro. Yo, do you watch like alien channels on YouTube?
Sometimes, with the whole alien thing, like aliens and demons are the same thing, you know. There's no difference. Aliens are demons, but
For real?
sometimes, yeah. Well, in my opinion, the conclusion I've come to with researching all that sort of shit, aliens and demons are the same thing.
You ever heard of a channel called Secured Team 10?
I can't say I have, no.
They talk about like UFO shit.
Yeah, I've seen a few UFOs in my time, yeah.
Well, it's a weird time right now, bro, because the government has been talking about it now for a couple of years, which is odd, you know, because that's what everyone says is they're going to use UFOs to give false information to scare everybody into following them.
Right, that's right. You're a wise man, Coffee. You're a man. You know your shit.
Well, bro, it makes sense because think about it, right? Like,
I've never watched it myself. Sorry, you go.
No, it's good, bro. It's like there's a delay, so we end up like talking at the same time. But basically, it's like what would scare everyone into all falling in line together? You know what I mean? As if something out of this world. Right. That would scare the shit out of everybody.
It will be like the coronavirus on steroids, man.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yo, you know what's so weird, bro? Ever since we started talking about this stuff, it's weird. It's like the chat disappeared.
Yeah, they're listening, bro. Don't worry about that. They're listening to every word, my brother.
It's weird. Everyone was commenting.
Yeah, I've noticed when I comment on your shit, like it goes off sometimes and shit. Oh, alright, sweet.
I got the change.
Alright.
Thank you.
Later, mate. See ya.
Would you get some food?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Sensei said it's 3 a.m. That shit creepy. Oh, yeah, I forgot, bro. It's 3 a.m. out, Sensei. Yo, Sensei, you were telling me some shit, though, about, like...
Yeah,
yo, Sensei was talking about a curse or demons or something like that before. He was telling me about it.
Yeah, well, who was the Sensei guy?
Yeah, I forget. He told me because, like, this topic came up before.
Yeah, well, it's real shit, bro. Like, yeah, he's laughing about it now. Yeah, well, yeah, fucking, they're fucking watching, bro. Like, you know, we're not going, even if we did expose, like, everything on here, like, we're just two random blokes that read shit on the internet and put dots together ourselves. Even if we did expose any real shit, it's not like there's anyone that would take, well, they might take you seriously, but I know they wouldn't take me seriously. But, you know, they don't even want cunts talking about it.
Hey, but for real, bro, Little Pyru deleted everything, bro.
You're cutting out a bit there, mate.
No, I said so Lil Pyru really deleted everything though, bro?
You there, Coffee?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Ah, it's so weird. Yeah, you know, bro, I was saying so Lil Pyru really deleted everything, bro?
I think he did, yeah, because you know, he deleted a few of his old music videos. Like,
hey man, hey, hold on, dude. Hey man, you don't even know me, bro.
Hey mate, how are you? Who's this?
Yeah,
this sensei, bro, you don't know me, bro. I was laughing because what I said, bro, this shit real, man. I believe all this shit, dude. So
Yeah,
I
you
said
told me
that because
something.
I just woke
Oh
up
yeah,
out of my
yes, man.
sleep at 3 a.m. So that, caught me off guard, but this shit's real, bro.
You gotta
Feel
call
me?
on Jesus, my friend.
No, I don't fuck with Jesus, nigga. Fuck Jesus, though. But I respect your beliefs, but fuck Jesus, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it's all good, man. All good. Everyone's entitled to their own shit.
I believe Jesus is really the devil, bro. Really a demon.
What makes you
You
say
gotta look
that?
deep into it. You gotta look deep into it, bro. You gotta do your research, look deep into it, where it was founded from.
Sensei,
He has
what were
is
you
the
telling me
devil,
though
but
before, bro? Like seriously, I forgot, but I know you told me a story once on here, like on a StreamYard
Oh,
about.
you talking about my auntie who was possessed?
Yeah, yeah, that's what it was. See, I couldn't remember, but I
Yeah. Oh,
remember you
yeah.
saying it.
It was a few. It was a few stories my family told me. Different family members. One story. They said she levitated, rose up from the couch, and
Oh
then
shit.
lifted up, and spit on the pastor, and then fell back down. And the other one was my oldest brother. He's like 40. He told me he was over the house with my cousin, and the spoons and forks lifted up and then slammed against the wall, and then the chair lifted up and slammed against the wall. But like the dude over here was talking about possession, she did time in prison for a murder. She got back out and stabbed the lady up like 20 times, threw her in the back of the trunk, drove around with her for about 2 days, and then dumped her at a hospital. So she was possessed and probably still
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. She needs. It's Jesus, bro. Jesus is what stopped me from hearing the voices and shit. You can agree to disagree, but give it a go. Can't.
Yo, that's wild though. Was she practicing some shit, you think, or something?
I don't know. Um,
It's something y'all don't really talk much about.
I think what it was though was she was on drugs and heavily in the streets.
Right, right.
So a mixture of being crazy. I want to say crazy, but um, when they call people crazy, a lot of them are tapped into that spiritual world, and then
Yeah,
you
I
mix the
believe
Yeah,
that.
drugs
I
in it,
believe that.
and then once you mix
I
the
try to
drugs
talk to.
in the streets, you get that combination.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
facts, man.
I tried to talk to a shrink about this shit, and they just diagnosed me as a schizophrenic and gave me a whole bunch of medication that's fucking really not good for you.
You said a
But
shrink?
yeah, you don't want to go. Yeah, like a
Yeah, yo,
psychologist and shit. They
Sensei,
just gave me a bunch of and made me a
Sensei. So
now I'm a
with
schizophrenic.
with SN Rot, it's like there's like a delay. So sometimes like if it's like he's talking at the same time as us or we are as him, it's like not intentional. There's like a weird delay. I don't know if it's because he's in Australia or it just I don't know.
Sorry about
No, no, it's not your fault, bro. I was just
it.
letting him know.
It's usually been good, like without the delays. I don't know what's going on today.
That's them demons working.
Yo, it could be, bro.
Yeah, you're
Like,
probably
yo,
right. Come on, Jesus, help us out with the connection here.
yo, is your aunt like? Is she? What is she? Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Is she like chill nowadays, or is she?
She's way more chill. She's like 60 something now. She's more chill. She's not like in the street. She's like just
Yeah,
chills at the house
yeah,
now. But my baby's mother, her mom practices witchcraft. and
Damn.
and my baby's mother seems like she got a spirit
Oh
attached to her. Like
shit!
I
Yeah, you gotta be
was telling
careful, boys.
I was telling people I think on Jay Millie's live or something like that. I think yeah, that on Jay Millie's live. Um, she ruined my life. You know, all these
Yeah, I'll do
events
that.
that took place. It seemed like it was all orchestrated and kind of ruin my life for right now. I'm trying to get it back on track, but there's been a lot of events that really messed me up, man. And stuff like the worst of the worst happened after meeting her.
Yo, bro, you ever heard of? Not even trying to be funny, bro.
Sorry,
You
I'll
ever
pray
heard of
for
a
your auntie,
succubus?
bro. Sounds like she needs the.
Yeah, she
Yo,
is a succubus. She drains all my energy.
bro,
Like
there's a
she,
lot of girls like that. That like they'll be fine as hell. They'll be freaks and all that, but bro, they'll have
Yeah,
nothing
fucking
but
right.
chaos and like bad vibes with them. But like, you know what I'm talking about, bro? Like they'll look good as hell. Like, but when
Yeah,
you
I
like
literally
when
had,
you
I
fuck with
literally
them,
had a, I
you
was literally
invite it all
going up.
into your life.
My bad.
No, you're good, man. You're
Yeah,
good.
I
It
was
ain't your
going
fault.
up
But
with
yeah, when
chick that reckons she worshipped the devil, right? And she always talked about because she broke up with her band to get with me. But we didn't last that long. But she was always, I wasn't really in tune with didn't have the knowledge that I had now back then. But she was always talking about how she would put curses on people and shit like that, and I kind of just laughed it off. But yeah, shit's real, man. She really does put curses on people and all that shit. But I pray for her. I don't want to get back with her, but I pray for her that she can, stop doing that and find God and all that shit.
I met
But yeah, chicks love it now.
I met
Crazy.
two demons before. First one was a girl. Me and my cousin was fucking with her, running trains on her. But she, but she would be on some weird shit. Like she would wanna do all that, and then she would like she wanna do it all right, and then like in the middle of it, she's like, "No, I don't like dick." No,
what the fuck?
shit had us weak as fuck, bro.
That sounds like it's trying to set you up for a rape. Some shit. Fuck that.
No, that never happened. But her family, her mom and grandma and stuff, her family ended up being Eastern Stars in the Boule, in the Freemasonic Boule. And she had all these. She was practicing witchcraft and doing all these rituals. She even had a spell book in the car and shit. So yeah, that shit was deep. And then the second demon I met.
Fucking books, yeah, bro, yeah. Sorry, my shit's
Then the
probably
second demon I
I'll let you
met
guys
was this dude. I went to like I said, all these events are like orchestrated. I went and they all have the same numbers on them, which is 1s and 4s. So I had to go to this DUI class at a hotel for 3 days, and this demon, was coming past me and stuff, and kind of, they intentionally lured me to the room. And, he was telling me all this shit and how he possessed this this teenager's body.
What the fuck?
He was doing, and he was his people were part of the Eastern Stars, his mom and stuff. And he was telling me all this shit, and then he was doing witchcraft in the room and stuff, and had like people's hair and had people's like the stuff for
you gotta be
stuff for
careful
their
with that shit.
body,
Never use the safe.
and he had it taped up in this book. So yeah, it was crazy though, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Pieces of shit, man. Like, you gotta pray for
I'm gonna just tell y'all this though. I ain't never told nobody this because it's some weird shit. But so the dude actually ended up being gay, and y'all know me. You know what I'm saying, I love the females. This dude, see, I was at a 3-day like DUI class where I couldn't leave the hotel. So I knew dude was like, I didn't know he was fruity at first, but then I found out, and we were just smoking weed and drinking and stuff. This motherfucker was talking about, oh, let me suck your dick and all this shit. I got up out of there quick, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was on some crazy shit, dude. They was trying to take a nigga's soul in that motherfucker, man. So I done got up out of there.
Crazy, like with these. It's crazy how much devil is in the detail with the whole. Like, I don't got a problem with gays or nothing. Like, what they do is their shit. But fucking, if you look in like how closely at like these these pro-gay fucking whatever the fuck it is, like, you know, for example, the drag queen story time shit that you guys had going on in America. Like, they literally had fucking blokes dressed as women in there with fucking horns on their head and all this shit, fucking reading books to kids about how to be a faggot and stuff. Like,
I seen someone share a picture of that on like Instagram or something.
Yeah, you know
the devil thing.
Yeah. This fucking lad dressed as a chick with fucking horns on his head, with all this demonic makeup and shit. It's fucking and a lot of it, and I think it turned out they were a sex offender.
Hey, if he backs out and comes in, a delay might come off.
We tried that once.
Oh, okay.
We tried that once. I mean, we could try it again. We could try it again for sure. Bro, isn't like the beast though? Like when I say the beast, like a demon in human form or something. Yeah, give it a try. See if it works. But a demon in human form, isn't it supposed to be like both male and female or something like that? You ever heard some theory like that?
Well,
or
their
like
energy is a lot of their energies are male and female. So like the demon is, but once it gets into the body, they're just male or female, but their energies are male and female. That's why they Freemasons have the black and white checkerboard duality and stuff like that.
Yo, they do. You ever seen that ritual they do where they pretend they die and they get like risen from the dead or whatever? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I ain't see all that. No.
Yeah. Like there's people that have like got footage from like Masonic lodges or whatever where like there's some ritual where like the person will be like they are dead and then like brought back to life, and then some of them they even put the motherfucker in a casket, bro.
Oh, them casket rituals, yeah, I've seen
that
those.
Shit's creepy. Yo, say something.
That's really crazy.
What are you guys talking about? The car? What ritual are you talking about?
Where they act like they are dead, like them Masonic rituals. But what were you about to say? Sensei?
Did you guys see the the black Boule members have to do rituals, gay rituals? Have you seen the one they did in Chicago?
Nah.
Somebody recorded them. They were outside of a downtown Chicago building dressed as females in dresses and skirts and stuff like that. And they were saying, I want to be a Shriner. I want to be a Shriner. And the Shriner is a Freemason, Boule member. And they were shaking their booty and doing a whole bunch of gay shit.
When was it?
Well, you want to hear something?
No, this was years back, but it's on YouTube. It's still on YouTube.
Damn, bro.
Somebody come up and pressed them, and then like some big ass bodyguards, whatever you want to call it, came up with the Shriner hats on. You know, the red top Shriner hats.
Yeah.
Try to get them up out of there and stuff.
Yo, on the Flintstones, you ever notice those hats they wear and that club they go to on the Flintstones? It's kind of like the Shriners or whatever. And then same thing on the Simpsons. Remember the Stone Cutters?
Yeah, the Stone Cutters. Yeah, that's a good episode. No, you know,
it's like a secret society.
And they find the thing on his ass, and it means he's like the fucking Jesus of the secret society or whatever the fuck. It's an old school episode. It's an old episode.
Yep. Yeah.
And it
Man,
had that song
Simpsons fell off
da,
after
da,
Family
da,
Guy.
da, da, we do. Oh yeah, the
Yep, yep.
Simpsons. Yeah, they make those cartoons, bro. They make Family Guy. They make the Simpsons. They make South Park. They're on all that shit.
Yeah, facts, bro.
And so when they say, I ain't gonna say the word on here, I guess, but the people Kanye were talking about and Kyrie,
Right.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, it's crazy.
so when they say
They did
they're
the same
God,
thing with Professor. Sorry, mate. My bad.
when they say they're God, they're really talking about the devil. So they really worship the devil.
Yeah, the devil.
Those
Yeah.
people are demons.
Be careful here. We don't want to get coffee cancelled here. We don't want to get coffee cancelled.
No, yeah. Yo, but what about you know about God Body though, right?
The 5%.
Yeah, they call, you know what I'm saying? They refer like, yeah, 5% exactly. Like,
Yeah. What
you
about
know,
the
like,
5%ers?
well, no, like I'm saying, they like refer to themselves as God too. Like how Wu-Tang would always be like, peace,
Oh
God.
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much saying that we are the gods in the physical form.
But the only
Yeah.
thing wrong with that
We're the
is
reflection of God. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's hate us, because the devil hates God, and we're the reflection of God and shit. So the devil therefore hates us. You know what I'm saying?
But the only thing bad about that is it was took over and controlled by demons, and these secret societies control that too. The tops of it, the heads of it, just like they control the Nation of Islam and all these other religious groups.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta throw in the Baphomet too.
Yeah,
What'd you say, Jay Millie?
You gotta throw in the Baphomet too.
Oh, is that Jay Millie there? Oh, sup, Jay? What you doing? Are you still gonna record some shit?
Man, I'm still sick. I'm not recording nothing.
Oh, when you get better, bro, fucking, maybe.
This right here is just exclusive because Coffee is doing the StreamYard, so he got the exclusive.
Yo, the Baphomet though, that's what I'm talking about. Like, isn't the Baphomet like man and woman?
Nah, bro. Like, if you were rapping on the shit talking, like that would be like the
Yeah, it's
subject
a hermaphrodite, a transgender.
Got skills and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, did you ever see in that one city they got a Baphomet statue? That shit was creepy as fuck.
Detroit, right? That was Detroit.
Yeah, that shit was scary, bro. That shit freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah, and they had all them Christian protesters out the front, and it started like a big storm and shit. Fucking weird.
But that's who the Christians are worshiping, is the Baphomet, but they don't know it.
I mean,
they think it's all good and stuff, but it's the Baphomet they're worshiping. It's all devil worship.
Bro, that's why I don't really believe in organized religion. I just believe in trying to be like spiritually and like follow my conscience and be kind to others and things like that. You know what I mean? That's why like organized religion gets hijacked by man and manipulated.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, fucking that's like you can still.
Well, how you say it's right and you over here talking about Jesus?
I mean, like, Jesus has helped me as far as I can tell, but you know, bloody, if you think he's the Baphomet, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, Jesus was a man. I believe Jesus existed, though.
Yeah, so did all the historians back then. All the old school historians back in those days, all of them will tell you that he existed.
You ever heard of a demigod?
That means like multiple, right? Like more than one, like the Greek mythology, right?
Like a multi-dimensional God. That's what Jesus is. He's there for you to worship him. What he's doing is sucking your energy. That's why you pray to him.
I think I think you're right, but you're wrong as well. Like the Jesus you're talking about isn't the real Jesus. You're talking about man, like the Catholic man's idea of Jesus, but there is a real Jesus. There's a real Son of God called Jesus, but people think
And
they're
he's the
worshiping
devil.
that Jesus. No, they
It's
think they're
the same
worshiping the
thing, and
real
he's the
Jesus, but
devil.
without knowing
Well,
it, they're worshiping the devil, but they think they're worshiping Jesus. That's what I think's going on. But
well,
agree
there's
to
no way
disagree, you know.
he had blue eyes and was a white dude in the Middle East way
Oh
back
no, he
then.
wasn't. He wasn't. Yeah, he would have been a black fella. Yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Jesus, if we're just going on historical facts, there was a person, but his name wasn't Jesus. The story of Jesus came out of Kemet.
The real Jesus is
And then wait, hold on. And then they took it, and then they had a meeting. It's the council, and they came up with the story of Jesus, and then they presented that inside a book.
Well, there's books banned from the Bible that they found in a cave, right? And in the books, it has stories of Jesus as a kid, where he was mad at this other kid and made him go blind. You ever heard about that
I
shit?
never heard of that. What is that? That's not in the Book of Enoch. That's like oilier shit.
No, I know what you're talking about. Not Book of Enoch, but that's banned from the Bible too. That's another one.
I want to hear.
To be honest,
that when Jesus made a kid blind, that sounds amusing.
To be honest, I don't know what that book's called, but it's not the Book of Enoch. But there's a lot of shit banned from the Bible. That's the thing. The Bible it's a man-made, manipulated thing.
Yeah.
Just like anything else.
I think the best way to be is
like on a smaller scale. Just think about it like it's something simple as this. Something simple as this, right? If a couple breaks up, right? Not all the time, but say those times where say a mom don't like the dad, and I'm not saying all women do this, but this happens, and then they paint a real bad picture of them and it's lies or whatever. It's a manipulated story. It happens with, or if someone tries to cover up something they did with a lie, or you know what I mean? It's like things get it's just human nature to change and manipulate. You know what I mean? Some people try to keep it 100. Some people tell lies. Some people tell half truth with a little lie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Cherry picking.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like a lot of these people talking, I don't know if it's a viral video. It's a preacher, but basically he gets a lot of money. He's one of these fancy preachers that sells out arenas and all this shit. And one of the tax people are questioning him about what he's doing with the money, and they're saying, "Oh, why did you spend thousands of dollars at the Armani store and shit?" And he's like, he doesn't really have any explanation, But a lot of the organized religion is fucked. It's just a money grabbing thing from desperate people.
Well, you want to hear something too about being Christian that I always thought, right? So the idea of being Christian is to be like Jesus, right? But Jesus was a Jew. That's a documented thing. So it's like if you're supposed to be like Jesus, then why wouldn't everyone just be Jews?
Was Jesus a Jew or was Jesus an Israelite?
Well, that's the debate too.
Right. That's why Kyrie said what he said, and that's why they skipped over that, because they want to stick with the narrative that black people are not part of that community, when in fact we are the originators of that community.
Yeah, the Hebrew Israelites, right?
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to say, buddy. Because the old school Israelites were the people that were being enslaved in Egypt, and if they were living in Egypt, they would have been black fellas. Like I used to have from high school and shit, and they're like black fellas. You know what I mean? So
well, there's the Jews from Russia.
That were enslaved in Egypt would have been black.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing with Judaism. Yo, it's the same thing with Judaism and Christianity, like where it's all been taken and changed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a touchy subject. People get because like people
Yeah.
are brought, but like everything just gets manipulated and changed, man. You know what I mean?
No, it does.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm saying there is a Jesus, but organized religion makes people think they're worshiping Jesus when they're actually worshiping Baphomet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. As far as his name being Jesus, his name wasn't Jesus.
Right.
You said
What was his
Kemet?
name then?
Yeah, the story of the person people refer to as Jesus was a story that they got from Kemet, what everybody else knows as Egypt. And there was a council meeting where when the Romans had conquered Kemet and basically renamed it to Egypt, they formed a council and they had a meeting, and then they created the story of Jesus based off of the story of Heru.
Oh no shit.
Because you got the gods of you got Heru, you got Horus, you got Isis. Now a lot of these names are mentioned in the Bible, but in the narrative that they put it in the Bible is not the narrative of who they was. And keep in mind too, these figures are not actual beings. They are symbols of what we are supposed to live by. There was already a system put in place. Not believing like an actual person, you know, came back to life and walked across water and did all this. No, these are symbols of people that they refer to as gods. That they symbolize certain aspects of life of how you're supposed to live your life. Which then they took that which came about. That is called Ma'at. 47 laws of Ma'at, which there is actually more. I think it's like over it's more than 100 laws of Ma'at. But what they did was they took 10 of those laws, and then that's where you come with the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, that might. I don't know, but I don't know much about it, but it's interesting. See, I'll have to look into it.
Yo, Egypt it's wild too. All the stuff in Egypt with like the pyramids and the stars and all that stuff. Like Egypt is just a very intriguing place, like historically, like not even on a religious level or any of that. Like just, I mean, with that too, but I'm just saying, just like with the pyramids and all that stuff, and like I don't know, man, like it's wild, man. Like there's some kind of message in that's another thing we'll probably never really know.
I think like when we like I'm more like I've been influenced. Like I didn't grow up as a Jehovah's Witness or nothing, but like I've been influenced in my adult life by people who are Jehovah's Witnesses, and I think they're right with the Paradise Earth thing. That when you die, you got to wait for Jehovah to bring in the Paradise Earth, and then everyone comes back alive, and they're
that sounds ridiculous, man.
But you know what I don't understand about that is they have a number of how many people can be in that kingdom.
Yeah, the
144,000.
That don't make sense to me because what is
and that's
that?
what I was telling you. That number, that them ones and fours I was saying, which is that 144,000.
Yeah.
Yo, you want to know something too, Sensei? People like that have mental problems, like how you were saying, like how who knows what really is the root of that? It could be like it could be not an illness. It could be something else. Like your mind is just tapped into something else. Like for instance, my mom had like OCD and stuff, and she was obsessed with numbers, bro. She would have to count everything, and like numbers is numerology and stuff is like very symbolic too, like what you're saying.
This universe is a simulation that's made up of all numbers, which are codes to this matrix.
Well, math is really the only true
Yeah,
universal language.
if you look into like the numbers about things, it all goes back to 666. And I'm not even that good at math, but every time I see some numbers in the back of a music video, it would always go back to 666, or not even a music video, like even just in ads you see on the TV or old sitcoms and shit, or fucking new sitcoms or shitty TV shows. They got like all these numbers in the background, and if you add them up, it will always come back to 6 or 666, you know?
Yo, what's 777 mean?
I don't know. I don't know what it means exactly. I think it's probably just like another way to put up 666. Hide it in plain sight. Because that's what they do. They hide in plain sight.
No, 777 means something else, but I can't think of it on the top of my head.
Yo, isn't 7 God body?
Good. One of you guys should Google it. I'm too fucked up to Google it right now.
Yeah, all that stuff is like so deep and crazy, and it can be interpreted in so many ways. And then it's like it's like people get into such heated debates and stuff too over it. You know, it's like it's just wild, man.
Yeah, because they have all these beliefs, but that's how they divided us with all these beliefs and religions.
So,
That's why I keep
because-
my mind open.
That's how.
Yeah, because like
Right,
our belief is like an opinion.
Right.
Everybody has one, right? But it doesn't make it true and it doesn't make it fact.
Right, unless you can
everyone
like
is an asshole as
100%.
well.
Right, like yeah, like what you're saying, like beliefs and theories and
But
facts.
right, exactly. But that's why I was saying I'm supposed to get back to my teaching. I'm supposed to get back to doing these lectures because I got everything. I got the answers everybody want to know. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, here once I'm better, you know what I'm saying, I got my strength up and everything, here in the next few weeks, I'm about to be dropping so much information, it's gonna make motherfuckers' heads spin.
Yeah, boy. On you,
yeah,
man.
no, I'm definitely gonna tap into it.
Yeah, man, I've
Yo.
been wondering where your life's been at for the last week. I've been going onto the live bit of my YouTube subscriber thing where it tells me which cunt is live. I haven't seen you up there, but yeah, it's good to know you're all good. I thought you might
Yo.
have got arrested or something.
Jay Millie, let me ask you something, man. Kind of shift gears too. Just like a question. Like it's like kind of a total different thing than what we're talking about, but at the same time, not really. But yo, what do you think, bro? If Malcolm X was never killed, what do you think would would he still be alive, or how old was Malcolm X when he got killed? You know?
Malcolm was in his
Like
I
40s,
want to say
right?
he was in his late 20s, 30s.
Oh yeah,
like
so
that.
he could like. But what do you think he would have like transcended into as far as his life and everything? Like,
Okay, so
Honestly,
all right, so this is the thing about Malcolm. The thing about Malcolm, if he was still here, he probably still would not have lived a long life. And I say that because Malcolm, yes, was a full-fledged member of the Nation of Islam until Elijah Muhammad suspended him from his position and then later on, you know, kicked him out. But you see what they fucked up at was Malcolm then traveled. He traveled the world. He found out a lot of information that would have provided him in his growth moving forward.
didn't he say
Problem with
something
Malcolm
about
was
when he went to Mecca that he saw like all different as far as like race and stuff like that? Like that was a thing going on in America? Like, didn't he say something like that when he went to Mecca?
No, yeah, well, yeah. That's just a piece of what I'm saying. Like, okay, so like, just to kind of piece everything together, I'm gonna move forward a little bit. You have Dr. Khalid Muhammad, who came up under Louis Farrakhan, right? He basically went through the same thing Malcolm did, and in the same semblance, he started to learn more outside of the Muslim religion, and so that's where then he ended up taking that and then basically bringing back the Panthers, but letting people know that being Muslim is not the only thing and that he was growing up out of that. So the problem is, and one of the reasons why they ended up killing him too, Malcolm was on his way to getting up out of that. But with all the threats that he was enduring, he then, and with the letters that he was sending back to Elijah, because at that time, the black mind was strong, but it was only as strong as the religion would allow you to go. Compared to the 80s and the 90s, and even today, where the mind will take you beyond outside of a religion without any type of resistance, for the most part. But back then, if you was caught up, especially in the Nation of Islam, because that was the biggest thing going at the time, yeah, he couldn't get himself out of that. So that would have still tied him down, and the same results probably would have ended up happening had he gone out more and said what he said. Now, keep in mind, just to throw a little nugget in there, Malcolm also said during his early days with the Nation of Islam, he would not work with white people. After everything went down and he started up his own organization, he then said, yes, I will work with white people, because of the understanding of, yes, you are not part of my struggle. But if I can find an ally in you in some type of shape, form, or fashion to benefit my people moving forward, then yes, you can come and help, but you cannot be a member.
Well,
Hey,
most white people don't have a problem with black people, but you know what I mean. But
Hey,
I
so
understand not being allowed in their clubs.
so Malcolm X, which I'm named after Malcolm X, but he's part of the Freemasonic Boule. You didn't know that, did you?
Is he?
Oh yeah, El Shabazz.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. What's the difference between
He was a
black
Moor too.
Freemasons and white Freemasons? Because from what I understand, like black people aren't allowed in the white Freemason lodges, but the black fellas have their own lodge and shit.
The Boule is the lowest ranking of the Freemasons.
Yeah, the blue lodges. I know that. Yeah. So what? That only black fellas only allowed in the blue lodges or something, because they have a red lodge up here in the area I live in, and fucking there's no black fellas there.
Yeah, they're only allowed
just old white guys
into the Boule.
I used to deliver pizza to a Masonic lodge where I lived in Buffalo that was attached to a post office. It was it was a black Masonic lodge. Like everyone, all the members were black.
Well, you should
like when they would come out
in the pizza.
When they would come out and get the food.
Well, I don't know if they're still around by name, but hey, Coffee, you remember the Lions Club?
Yeah. Like when you go, like when it has all the community symbols or whatever. Like in a town.
Well, you see the symbol that they use, right?
I'm trying to picture it in my head right now, but it's like it's not clicking.
Are you talking about how gangs take the symbols of the Masons and make it their graffiti shit?
Yep, it's the symbol of the Masons.
Well, for example, what's it called? The gangster disciples. Their like main sign is they make it with their hand, the pitchfork and stuff. And a lot of other like gang
Well,
graffiti art, they use like we mainly just have graffiti over here, like
That's
logo style
because
shit.
that's because Larry Hoover and Jeff Ford were Freemasons.
Mhm.
Was Larry Hoover a Freemason?
Yeah, they
makes
both
so
were.
much
Him and Jeff Ford.
That makes so much sense. Fucking hell. Fuck. Yeah, they're really on some satanic shit, them disciples, eh?
And they and they
And
don't
they
want to
have
let the brother out.
what do you mean though? The line when you're saying the Lion Club though, is a Masonic symbol. Like what you're you're talking about, like the compass.
Yeah, you know their main symbol.
the
They're
compass is a Freemasonic symbol they use.
yeah, all that is tied in. And you see, I didn't know
Yo,
this until I got older. But my stepdad, he was a part of that club.
yo, and then you know like how isn't the highest the 33rd degree Master Mason, and Jesus died at 33. Is that connected?
That's not the highest, but that's when you
Yeah,
get found
actually,
out.
that's right.
That's when you get found out the real truth of who you really worshiping.
Wait.
You don't find out the real truth until you hit after 33rd degree.
I thought they're worshiping the great architect of the universe.
Yeah, the great architect is the God that everybody worships. That's the great architect, the one who created this simulation, this matrix.
Man, that's just, and then yo, what's
That's
Scottish
why.
Rite?
Hold on, that's why Neo meets the architect
No,
in the movie The Matrix.
Yeah.
no, he meets the Oracle.
No, he meets the Oracle, but he meets the architect too. Remember when Neo went into the room with all the TVs in there? He was watching everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the architect.
Look, going forward, right? Just going forward, right? Not as like black fellas or white fellas or whatever. Forget the color shit, but like just as normal cunts. Like, what should we do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, should we fucking just go full disconnect from the world and live out in a fucking like little shitty house out in the desert, or like what should we do? Like, or just as normal blokes?
Well, you got to get together and organize, but there's not enough people ready to do that right now.
There's too many zombies out there.
Well, you know what?
And then let me bring this one last. Let me bring this up right quick. Hold on, this real quick. This when they tried to do that with Black Wall Street, they bombed Black Wall Street and killed everybody, children, women, men. They killed everybody.
Facts.
So and then what they have now is it's called. Hold on, real quick. This last thing, it's called black extremism. So some guys a couple years ago, they tried to do what we're talking about, and organize and this and that, and they were actually all sent to prison, and called black extremists.
I know who you was talking about. I used to fuck with him.
Who? I don't know if I'm up on these guys. Who? What?
I know exactly who you talking about. And they tried to railroad them too, but they got about that shit though.
Who were the dude?
Man, I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna say their names because of some other shit. But
you gotta write a book, man.
I'll. School me offline about it.
And that, like, fucking, it's some interesting shit, bro. If you write a book, I'd fucking read the cunt.
Yo, Black Wall Street though. Do y'all remember during the lockdown they did a lot of those graves, like where they hit? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, like ancestors, just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that is such a fucked up thing that, like, it's almost just like people ignore it or try to act like it never happened.
So I'm not too familiar with the Black Wall Street thing. I don't even think I know what you guys are talking about. I thought
So Black Wall Street, bro, was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Greenwood district. It was like a wealthy, thriving black neighborhood where they had their own everything, their own delicatessen, their own gross everything, and through some to give you the short version, just through some bullshit that went down that was determined to be a riot broke out, and they ended up calling in the National Guard and the military, and they bombed it and just destroyed it, ruins. And like a lot of what year was that, Jay Millie?
Shit, I can't. Shit, you asked me when I'm
The
sick right
50s?
now.
Was it the 50s?
Nah, it was just before that.
The 40s?
Yeah, I'll say like around the 30s, 40s.
Yeah, and they blew. Yo, matter of fact, Michael K. Williams, who we were just talking about, who played Omar from The Wire, he narrated a special about that. I got a video up on the channel somewhere about it. I don't know if it got any views, but I got a video up about it.
Hey,
That's why, a lot of people. Go ahead, bro.
Who is this dude, Funny Money?
Oh, Funny Money been around for a long time.
Funny Money is a secret Illuminati plant. He was planted here to record this conversation.
Nah, Funny Money been around for a long time. Like when we would be doing a lot of those prison videos, Funny Money always has this funny ass comment they would always leave. They'd always say, "Pino loves Pinor." Yeah, Funny Money been around for a long time.
Speaking of Pino, did you guys see how he called the cops on like some drunk driver?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Let's not get into Pino right now.
Yeah, Pino a bitch though on everything.
My bad. Yeah, we're talking about.
No, it's cool, bro. But Pino's a bitch on everything, man.
Yeah, fuck that dog.
Pino's an agent.
No, he's not an agent.
I think he's an agent, bro.
He's not
No, he ain't no agent, bro. You crazy. Like I told you, when you say it's meme is an agent, these people are just regular lost ass people, bro. They ain't got no connections, man. That's giving them too much credit, honestly.
Mean is like, Mean was like holding Pino's pocket though for like 3 years. Which was, like I said, it was so weird.
Go ahead.
Pino, like I always say, Pino was caricaturing negative black stereotypes and trying to act like that's how he really was. And then Mean was like, "Oh yeah, I co-sign everything you say." Like that's wild corny, yo.
He was trying to get a come up.
I don't know.
Facts.
What's with all these like middle-aged white guys going on YouTube, like a middle-aged white American guys going on YouTube talking about how they're part of black gangs, like.
Cause they're just clowns, bro. You're right, bro. It's hilarious though.
As a white guy, like why would you want to be in a black gang? Like, you would have to fucking. Because
they don't know who they are. They're confused. They hate themselves.
That's why black gang. It's just going to cause you trouble.
Hey, it's the same. It's the same way I look at black people who join Mexican gangs. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, look what Funny Money said. They said something like this too before.
It's just like if I was going to join a gang, I'm constantly going to be like looked at like to fucking have to fucking do everything because like I don't know, man. It's weird. If I was gonna join a gang, I wouldn't join a racist gang, but I'm joining a gang that's like not on some black and white shit,
Yeah, I wouldn't join any motherfucking gang. Fuck gang.
SN Rock, like
we used to have these little graffiti, or not, with a shit.
like in the like we had our own table in fucking prison and shit and fucking, you know. But it started as a graffiti thing, but it turned into some other shit. But fucking, but we weren't like, it wasn't like a race. It had nothing to do with race. It's like you were good at graffiti and like you wanted to, and you drunk with us, you were just one of us. You know what I mean?
What are you from, Australia?
Yeah, he's from Australia. Yeah.
You know how I knew that though? I knew that when you said graffiti because Australia is real big on graffiti.
For real? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we love
Hell yeah, they real big on that shit.
Graffiti's dope,
Yeah,
man. I love it, man. I love graffiti. I've never done it, but like it's dope. That's
honestly,
art, man.
I'd much rather if we don't have kids, but if I did, I'd rather my kids be out there on the train line doing graffiti, getting mad stuff.
Hey, if I fall asleep, bro, and I don't respond, just kick me off of here, all right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Because I got to wake up to work at 7:00. So I'm probably gonna fall asleep here in the next few minutes. Just kick me off of here, bro. Once I fall asleep.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yo, one night I fell asleep on here and didn't even know it, and I woke up in the morning. Y'all remember that?
I remember that. I remember that.
Matter of fact, I'm just gonna get off of here and just listen and take my ass to bed. I gotta get up at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. Get that rest, man.
Yeah, take your cowboy ass to sleep.
How about them Cowboys, baby?
Anybody worry about them Cowboys?
Hey, man, y'all ain't looking too good, man. Y'all probably might make a wild card, though.
What if I'll get it?
Hey, we'll take, man, as long as we get in, it don't matter.
What's up with Deebo Samuel? He ain't been looking good.
Well, some good bets.
Oh, he been cool. Oh, everything about to open up. Everything about to open up.
Oh, yes, it's about to, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a sneak peek of that, you know what I'm saying, against the Rams. We had to buy last week. We got Sunday night this week against the Chargers at home. We got our boys back, so
Rams.
It's about to be a show.
You reckon I should go for Rams versus Chargers? That because I'm trying to get into like betting more and fucking on like American sports and shit. I don't know what I should, but I don't know what's what. But you probably know what's what better than me.
Whatever you do, don't bet on the Cowboys.
You put all your money, put your life savings on the Cowboys, and you'll be rich.
Don't you do it. If you do it, you better go game by game.
Put your life on the line, man.
When it comes to the playoffs.
Hey, so Jay Coffee. One thing Jay Millie hasn't told you, and it's one of his secrets, is he's actually a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, it is.
Wait! I thought the cow.
Time out.
It's done.
Never ever, never ever, never ever, never ever.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got work in the morning. I'll see y'all. I'm gonna listen to it on the YouTube.
All right, bro. Yeah, get that rest, my man.
All right, peace.
Peace, bro.
I will fuck Roseanne Barr before I could become a Cowboys fan.
Seriously, if I was going to
they said Roseanne got that fire though.
What's the good NBA game?
That'll be a bonus.
What'd you say, Azera?
Do what? I was just saying, what's like a good NBA game coming on, like that I should bet on?
See, betting's tough, man. Betting, like, even when you know the sport's good, betting's always tough, man, because of the spreads and.
I mean, you guys are better than me, but buddy, I'm not gonna bet heaps, just a fucking, just a little bit. But
I could tell you this: don't bet on the Lakers.
Don't bet on the Lakers.
Do not bet on the Lakers.
Lonnie is good at betting, bro.
Lonnie, I've seen them around, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll get. I'll get the. If Lonnie's here, tell me what to bet on, and I'll fucking bet on it. Just don't fucking fuck me over.
Like Lonnie wins more
Bet
than
on
he
college
loses.
Oh, he knows it, shit. He definitely knows
to
it. Shit.
win.
There was just a loud ass car driving by. I look over and it's like a.
Oh, is that what? I could have sworn I heard something.
Camino, bro, like a fully, just like a crispy L. See that much? But bro, bet on college. Yeah, that is true. College be having crazy spreads on games, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I bet. That's why I bet on the women's AFL, the women's footy over here. You know how we have our own version of footy, or football, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like the women's one.
Oh, they got a
because there's only,
women's?
like, yeah, we have the AFLW now, where it's women's playing Australian football, and it's fucking. I remember I watched it one time in jail just to jerk off to it because some guy had himself, and like I just watched the women's footy and jerked off to it because I didn't have any other shit to jerk off to. But fucking out here, yeah, I almost won $50 off it the other week. But,
Jay Millie, do you remember the lingerie?
Like $5 and I would have won $50 if they won, but they didn't.
Jay Millie, you remember the lingerie football league?
I've heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
Where they play women.
It still come on.
It does?
Where they
Yeah. I be seeing the games being posted up on YouTube.
I didn't even know that, man. Bro, you know what's so crazy, man? That China, like after wrestling, how she got all strung out, did porno and died. Like it's crazy she never got into any other athletics or anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause she was
Like,
hella athletic.
Oh, bro, she was, bro, like today at work, I was, I listen to podcasts all the time at work, and I've been listening to Road Dogg's podcast a lot, and
oh my goodness.
He was talking about China, and it's like, bro, like China, man, her story is sad, bro. Her story is sad, like for real. It really is, bro.
Man, I wish you went and said Road Dogg. Did you hear the blasphemous statement he made about Bret Hart?
What did he say? Recently?
Yeah.
What did he say? No, I don't think I.
He said Bret Hart was not a great wrestler.
Well, I heard, what's so crazy is so when I'm saying I'm listening to the podcast, I've been like binging it out, and I think it's only been around for like 6 months or so.
Right.
Maybe longer.
It's fairly new.
Yeah, like it's definitely not a year. It maybe, if I had to guess, I would say 6 months, maybe a little longer, whatever. But picking it up is on an episode that I think it was like Ask Road Dogg Anything. They asked him like, yo, did you have an incident with Bret Hart on a plane? And he was like, yeah, I kind of did. It wasn't like a super heated incident, but he said basically he was on a plane when Bret Hart first went to WCW. They ended up on the same flight. And he said Bret Hart like pressed him like, yo, like you said Shawn Michaels is better than me. And then he claims that he was like, well, I don't know like who told you this, who made a thing out of it, but like I personally do think he's better than you, but like I don't think you're bad, but like I just like in my personal opinion, he's better than you because of the entertainment factor.
Yeah,
that's what he said. That's what he claimed.
Yeah. I mean, because Bret Hart was a technical wrestler. He wasn't an entertainer. He was a wrestler. So that was his thing.
Bro, when they did the U.S. Canada thing, he was super entertaining, bro. Like remember when he was like, "You Americans" and blah blah blah, and like,
oh yeah,
that might have been the best storyline ever, honestly.
Oh yeah, I mean, I mean, like,
It,
at that time, they was shifting gears, so a lot more of your personality had to come out compared to when back in the 80s and stuff, where it was like, he was in the tag team, and then later on, once he went single, his thing was just be a wrestler, cut a good promo and then go out there and wrestle. But then at that time period, everybody was like amped up, and more of them and their personality had to be amplified, And the thing about Shawn Michaels, he was already there years before.
I mean, pro wrestling would be almost dead these days, wouldn't it? Because they got the UFC and stuff, which is actually real. Like,
well,
is that
see with wrestling, bro. Wrestling is like it's a weird thing where if like you're not a fan of it, you'll never really fully get it. It's like wrestling has.
I remember I used to watch Rey Mysterio back when I was in primary school and stuff. I thought he was cool, but yeah, it's either really good or really shit from my experience. Like I either really enjoy some of.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 28. I just turned 28 in October.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's like. Okay. No, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like,
asking, you guys, I think you guys might be a little older than me from like the music and references you make.
Yeah, no, we're both like, you might as well call us 40, but that's not even fully honest either way with both of us. But we're getting up there. But no, like
so
wrestling is like. It's hard to explain, bro. It's like wrestling has like, I don't know nowadays if there'll be as many wrestling fans born.
I mean, as far as I can tell, most wrestling fans are in at least their 30s and shit. You don't really see kids rocking John Cena t-shirts like they did back in the day.
Yeah, because like, see, wrestling fans is like, it's a show, like. Well, one thing you're never supposed to call wrestling fake because like wrestlers like they definitely get hurt and all that, but yes, it is a show. It is entertainment, but there's an art to it and everything.
Well, it's like, if you ask me, it's just like skateboarding. You know what I mean? Because like they're risking their bodies and shit, and you only really see in the skate video when they can't land the trick, but it took them probably hundreds of times to get that one shot of landing them that one trick, And
the thing with wrestling too is the schedule. Like they're on the road all the time. Yeah, the schedule is wild. But wrestling's in a weird time right now where it's like it's kind of re-emerging into a renaissance, but at the same time it's kind of floundering. It's an odd time right now.
Freestyle.
Yeah, it's just waiting for that one guy to just break out and take charge.
If they got the two wrestlers right that knew what they were doing but didn't really rehearse the shit, but still knew what they were doing and got them to do some stuff, know who the winner would be, that would be fucking cool. If they did pro wrestling, but it wasn't like they didn't know who the winner would be. You know what I mean?
Well, let me let you in on a little something. The more experienced wrestlers that have like 10 years plus, they can actually go in the ring without rehearsing the match.
No shit, for real.
Oh yeah, it happens a lot more than people realize.
Thomas, what up, Thomas?
And depending on the wrestlers, like before they go out there, like when they go in there and when you see them like hit like ball up their fist and hit the other person, they will tell the other guy, just lay it on me, to add to the realism of the hit. And so a lot of times those men and women really be getting hit.
Oh, I love woman wrestling, man. I could watch that all the time, but yeah.
Yo, Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something too. So, do you guys remember that one fucking UFC guy? What I'm trying to get at is UFC. This one guy kind of cracked the code as far as the entertainment side of things. That one guy that was like the Trump guy. What was his name? Cole Covington. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So he basically came out and said, I don't even know if he was really a Trump supporter. He basically came out and said, hey, when I started, which what he basically did was he started cutting promos and beefing with people. He beefed with 50 Cent. He beefed with all these people. And he was like, yo, I made more money than I ever made. Because, talking shit to people and cutting promos and having feuds and everything. That he took that out of the WWE side of things, and he said he made more money than he ever made. He became a hot name. He got heat.
Have you guys ever? There's a lot
that.
of rappers involved with wrestling. Even the fucking Insane Clown Posse people, they have their own fucking wrestling league at their Gathering of the Juggalos thing.
I remember when they was in WWE.
They had JCW. I don't know, two seasons of Slam TV, which it was pretty. They had these Smothers in there. They had the band with the one leg. They had people, and they would do they had episode season, and they would do the Gathering. You know who had their title for a while?
You're cutting out a bit.
Tank Abbott had the JCW. Matter of fact, when Tank Abbott came out in WCW, he was wearing the JCW belt.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, yeah.
After WWE, they WCW for a while, too.
I mean, say what you want about ICP and the Juggalos. Some of them are a little strange, but they're entertaining.
Oh, as a matter of fact, hey, you said you like women's wrestling. Well, in AEW, there's
I'm not a woman wrestler, but I'll watch it if I see it.
Yeah, there's this woman in AEW. Her name is Jamie Hayter, and I believe she's from Australia too.
Oh no shit!
And she has a match for the title coming up in a couple weeks.
Shit, I have to hit her up. My new missus.
Yeah, she cute too. She cute and she thick.
I'll Google image check and see what she looks like.
Man, because as a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, there's a few Australians wrestling right now.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yo, Jay Millie, who's the cruiserweight champ?
Yeah, that belt doesn't exist anymore.
They got rid of that?
Yeah, that belt's been gone for
really that
years.
What they got rid of 205 Live?
Yeah. Oh, that's what happened. Me, okay, so
bloody these I swear some Australian rappers has set themselves up to make it look like they were shot at and shit when they really weren't. I'm trying to make fake
for real
up and yeah, I forget the cunt's name, but there was some Australian rapper, and guns aren't even really a thing in Australia, but he tried to make a thing where he got shot at and it got exposed that he was fucking made it up, or I don't fucking know. It turned out himself. I don't fucking know.
That's on the other side of Australia. That's all the way fucking over east.
Yeah, Jay Millie, didn't they move that belt to 205 live?
Yeah, that was a 205 belt, but then they ended up moving it to the old NXT. And what they did was they consolidated that belt with the North American belt, I want to say. So that belt doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I watched that one pay-per-view where they unified all the NXT belts with the UK ones.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
that was good. That was like the day after the Castle one.
Yeah. Two great shows.
Yeah, Ricochet and that one dude, they had the best match, I thought.
Oh my goodness.
What was that dude's name? That light-skinned dude?
Oh man, I always forget what his name is. But those two have such good chemistry. I mean, they put on a great match.
Yo, Jimbo, I guess said he knows Ricochet, bro.
Yeah, he was telling me.
Dude, Ricochet's the truth, man.
Man. Yeah, I've been watching him for a few years now.
So what happened with him, bro? He's been on like the main roster and back to NXT like 3 or 4 different times, right? Like they move him around.
Well, it's not just him. What Triple H is doing is he's bringing some of the people from the main roster down to NXT to kind of help the NXT people, progress. Because if you're in NXT, you have a 6-month limit. You either show what you got, or they're going to get rid of you.
I remember,
and two, it's kind of to help to give NXT some more shine as far as viewership.
Shit, I remember seeing what's his name was on there not that long ago, Ziggler.
Oh yeah. He was the champ for a minute.
Yeah, that's who Braun Breaker won it from him, right?
Yep.
Yo, and I remember, bro, and I remember Jushin Thunder Liger being on there.
Oh yeah. Yep, he was on there. Yeah, they done had a lot of legends come through there. That's why I don't know why they changed it to 2.0. Thank goodness they got rid of that 2.0 garbage.
They did get rid of that?
Yeah, that's done.
No, I remember you telling me that they were gonna. So is it back to the black and gold?
Not quite.
Oh man,
it's gold, but just don't have the black. They still got the same setup and everything, but they just changed the color to gold.
So they don't have that. Remember, it was like those pastel colors and shit.
Nah, that's more in like a goldish orangish color now.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about though, right? When they did 2.0, it was like all those like Easter colors.
That shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, that shit was corny, man. The original, the black and gold, where the arena was all dark.
Classics.
Yo, it kind of reminded me of like ECW arena.
Yep. That's what a lot of people said, because it would just get loud and the crowds was just rowdy. The wrestling was great. Yeah.
Did you ever see too?
And now those people are finally getting a shot on the main roster, thanks to Hunter.
Yeah. My people's. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, SMRI.
Oh, it's a little bit off topic, but I just wanted to ask Jay Militant, bloody, like, I know if you can't talk about it, you can't talk about it. It's all cool. But what happened when like you were like younger and beefing with the Norteños, like, bloody, yeah. Well, what happened there? Anything
What, you
like?
had Norteños where you live, Jay Millie?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember you saying the other
yeah. They
week.
were they were
He
they
was,
were they were staying on the other side of the hood.
yeah, because they wear red. They wear red, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Norteño rapper Woody. He's cool, and a few people that feature on some of his songs. But yeah, so it's, like, what actually like happened? Like, was it just over them wearing red, or was it like deeper than that?
I mean, for us, if you wearing a red rag, you's our enemy. So it went down.
So you like so are the Crips cool with the Serenos, or like is it two separate?
No, I mean, okay. So like up north, we did beef. I mean, depending on where you lived at, you was gonna beef with the Norteños. But in other parts of Northern California, the Norteños are real good with the Crips. So
Oh,
you
no
know,
shit.
yeah. So like with us, we were beefing with them. Now later on, as we gotten older and stuff, you know, shit, it is what it is. I ain't got no issues with them.
Yeah, I can't
But
picture
like, but
two
but
40-year-old gang, well, not ex, or older gang members beefing. You know, you probably got large and kids now and shit and stuff to live for.
yeah, I mean, even I mean, once I had my a child, sure, I was going non-active anyway. So once that happened, I had no beef with nobody.
Yeah,
But now, if
yeah,
you disrespect it,
fucking hell.
then that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, yeah, well, you know, that's just yeah, fuck.
So what part of California do the Norteños start at?
The Bay, I think, if I'm not, I don't know, fucking, I'm not even in America. But,
To be honest, I have no idea. I
I'm
don't know exactly
the
what
main,
city they actually started in.
main
But there's way more Sereños than Norteños, right?
from Antioch.
Um,
There's a lot of them in Antioch. I know
it
that. Because
it,
he's from Antioch, Blackfoot and shit.
yeah, it's dependent on where you're at. If you're in Northern California, the Norteños, you're gonna find hella Norteños. But if you're in Southern California, then you know what I'm saying, that's where the Sereños headquarters are at.
Yo, did you ever see white dudes running with the Norteños or Sereños? Someone told me that there would be.
Yeah.
Woody was
Oh hell yeah.
Woody was a white guy, but he probably had some Mexican in him. I think he's and even the bloke that got set up for a murder that Woody done, he was a white guy and he was a Norteño. Snoop or whatever his name was.
Yeah, I watched the Famous Criminals video about Woody.
Yeah, that's how I found out about him, bro. Then I looked up his music. I really like his flow. Like,
Yeah, no, he's got some good shit. You know him, Jay Millie?
Yeah.
I can't say I
I
do.
asked Jay about him, and he
wore 49er shit.
I remember
Oh, he
asking
did?
Jay about do you know Woody the Norteño rapper? And Jay was like, nah, fuck that, I don't listen to no Norteño rappers. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, he looked like a
I
white
barely
dude.
listen to blood rappers.
I think he was Mexican, but he definitely looked like a white dude.
Yeah. Like, there's actually old interviews of Woody, and they're asking him, like, because this is in, like, the late 90s, you know, sort of before Eminem. And they're asking, like, so what's it like being a white rapper in a mostly black, like, culture? And he's like, you know, bloody, it's all good, but, like, once people hear my music, they're all like, you know, it's just music and shit. But, yeah, he'd never mention anything in his interviews like, I'm not white, I'm actually Mexican. He was a white fella. But, you know, maybe his dad was Mexican or mum was Mexican and the other one was white.
What city was he from again? Do you know?
He was from Antioch.
Where's that, Jay Millie?
Antioch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's in the Bay Area. That's over there by like Concord and all that.
Like how far from Oakland?
From Oakland, probably about maybe 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic.
So really close.
Oh yeah, everything is within that area.
Yo, the Bay is dope to me because they just, I don't know, man. Like I was saying this before, like it's kind of a weird comparison, but if you really think about it, it's kind of similar. So like in New York, the way when it comes to hip hop, everyone thinks in New York City, and then how Buffalo like gets cast off until now, the Griselda dudes. But like the Bay reminds me of that in California, how like people are like, oh, LA, South Central, but like the Bay's got their own thing. That's how like in New York, Buffalo reminds me. Like, you know what I mean? Like people cast it off like, oh, like it's nothing.
Yeah, and what's crazy, our imprint in the music, our imprint in just the culture itself,
that is separate area.
runs so deep that it's crazy how we just do not get credit for anything. But sure enough, if you turn on anything, you're gonna hear something coming from somewhere else that started in the Bay. Whether that be slang, the way we dress, the way we walk, the way we talk.
But yo, E40 is the biggest out of the Bay ever, right?
Nationally, yeah. But Mac Dre still got him.
No, yeah, Mac Dre.
When it comes to the Bay Area, you always hear Mac Dre's name before you hear E40's name.
Is Sacramento a part of the Bay Area, or is that separate?
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's in the Valley.
Oh, yeah. No, I just thought because a lot of artists from Sacramento collaborated with.
Now, there are certain individuals that have adopted Sacramento as part of the Bay, but I'm not one of them.
Yeah. Yo, how many valleys is there though, bro? Ain't there like the Simi Valley, the Moreno Valley, the Apple something Valley?
Oh yeah, it's hella valleys in California.
What do they call the valley that wax from? Just the valley?
Yeah, I want to say it's just the valley.
Like, are any valleys in the valley?
Yeah, because you got to think of this. California is nothing but mountains. We're made up of mountains, mountains and dry land.
Oh, yeah, didn't know that.
So like a lot of our weather be like hella crazy. So like on this side of the mountains, when it gets cold, we'll get rain and all the cold air and all that. But as soon as you go up into the mountains, that's what you're gonna go right into the snow.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
And we get all that mixture. And being where I'm at, I'm more closer to the mountains than I was when I was back home. So like a lot of that weather and stuff be dropping right down on top of us. Or passing through, depending on the jet stream.
So you guys have seen snow on that before, right?
Oh yeah, it's snow in California.
Bloody hell, that's cool. Yeah, I've never seen snow before.
Oh man,
skiing and shit.
Buffalo is buried in snow every year.
Oh yes.
Buffalo be having those. I'm a skater, right? Like, is snowboarding similar to skateboarding, or is it completely different? I've heard it's a lot easier to snap a snowboard.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, because you got it connected to your feet and shit, I guess.
It's a different board. It's a different movement.
Is it still like the similar sort of way to Ollie? Like, do you still got to sort of like put the back kick on the floor to like get off the ground, or?
It would be different because the board is longer than
Yeah.
the standard skateboard. So you would have to find the right spot in the snow to be able to hit that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that, because it's not like you're skating a skate park that's designed for it. It's like pure nature, isn't it?
Right, yeah, because it's just flat surface. You don't have the elevation of the wheels on the board to, you know what I'm saying, get that hop. So you would have to find the right spot in the snow to be able to get that hop.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking hell. What's it like? Do you need to do you all still use candle wax to grind shit? Like,
Oh, I'll be the wrong person to ask.
oh yeah. No, because with skateboarding, if you want to grind something, you've got to put candle wax all over it.
Yeah, I haven't skateboarded in years, so I couldn't even tell you.
I'm trying my best to get back into it, but I'll skate for like minutes and start throwing up. But I still got it though. Like, I just got no stamina for it.
I watch
liked
everybody
skating,
else.
but
I'm too old to get
I
on a
couldn't.
skateboard.
Yeah, I always liked skating, but I couldn't skate. Skating is not easy.
At all.
Yo, I just listened to Tony Hawk on Mike Tyson the other day on Mike Tyson's podcast, and Tony Hawk was talking about, he was like, yo, everyone gave Lil Wayne shit for being a skateboarder, but he was like, he's a for real
but he was
skater.
committed to it. He was having fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what
it's
they
not
were saying. They were like,
he's a
he's still,
pro skater, he's a pro rapper, but he was having.
yeah, no, that's what they were
He's gonna
saying.
be mad for like, I was gonna get more cunts to start skating, but everyone was like, oh, he doesn't even have style. It's like, what do you expect? He started skating in his 30s, like for someone who starts skating in their 30s, he's really fucking good.
Yeah, I wonder how he got into it, man.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
like
that's a good
Stevie
question.
Williams, I like Stevie Williams. She was like, in tune with the hip hop scene and stuff. And in skate videos, they always, especially the old school ones from the early 2000s, they always used rap music. Like, that's how I got into hip hop and shit, from watching old skate
Oh, yeah,
videos.
there's always been a connection between hip hop and skating.
Yeah, exactly. And the whole
Good
graffiti
things.
thing as well. Graffiti and skateboarding go hand in hand in Australia, and then you got like the rap bit attached to the graffiti bit, so it's all connected.
Yeah, no, facts. But listen, y'all, I'm getting I'm actually fitting to crash out myself. So before I end up snoring out here again, I'm gonna probably
Sure, I
end
was
this.
just
But
about
no,
to
this
jump off
was
myself.
yeah, no, but this was fun, man. It's been a minute since I did these. But yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate. I got to figure out a thumbnail.
Good man. I'm probably
We talked about it all on here.
gonna get more
Aliens, secret societies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna.
My shit's cut.
Prob-
Yeah, I can't hear shit at the minute. It's all cutting out. But yeah, I'll let you guys go. Have a good one, eh?
Yeah, you
All
too, bro. Thank you
Have a
for
good one.
tuning in, man. Real talk, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but no problem, man. I like coming up here and talking to you. Like, God bless the both of you. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.
All right, peace.
All right, yeah, you too, my man. Stay blessed, man. All right, yeah. Well, with all that being said, thank you too as well, Jay Millie, for hopping on here. I know too you weren't feeling that great, so I appreciate it, man.
Oh, for sure.
I'm probably gonna throw on some wrestling and lay it down. Give me something to eat and try to catch
That's
up
what I'm
on.
about to do.
Same thing with you.
Yep.
Well, all right then, bro.
All right.
I'll holler at you. Yo, and yeah, there was something, I forget what it was, bro. There was something I was like, yo, holler at me. Oh yeah, I know what it is. I'll text you about it. Okay,
Oh, okay.
I had to remember there was something I wanted to ask you about that, like we was talking about, but you're like, nah, I don't really, like it's a private, not like super, just something you
Oh,
didn't
okay.
want.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you know it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Okay.
All right,
Have a good
man.
one.
Yeah, you as well, man. Peace.
Okay. Peace.